Unionists, as people who believe in the union, who value the union, and who want to extol the benefits and the virtues of the union, should consider these things thoughtfully, that we should, first and foremost, rather than engaging in discussions around a border poll, is to engage with one another, to discuss where are we as a collective, how strong are our bonds, how can we strengthen them further still, how can we have thoughtful discussions about not only assuring ourselves about our place within the union, but to extol the benefits to others within our society, who poll after poll show that they see the strength of the union, that the union is supported right across the province of Northern Ireland in significant numbers. And so how do we maturely and positively reflect those benefits and solidify and cement the foundation that we have? It is important that those of us who believe in the union and who value the relationship between the four nations that make up the great union that we have, think about these things, talk about these things, engage in thoughtful discussions with one another. Unionism is often described as being disparate at times, fractious at times. There are always elements within unionism who take a different view. So let's have those discussions amongst us. Let's engage with one another. Let's build that strength of civic unionism that I think has been lacking from public discourse over many years. There are many people who believe in the union, who would never wish to see an end of the union, who benefit from the union, but who don't talk about it, who aren't out there actively campaigning as unionists. And how do we engage with those people to say, you know, what we have is important, they benefit from it, they value it for their family connections, they value it for university places, they value it from a jobs perspective, they value it from an economic and a cultural perspective. So let's talk about these things. Let's be proud of the union that we have. And in anything in this centenary year, I know that many of those discussions are taking place already. I've participated in a number of groups. I know there are others. And so this isn't a new thing. It's not something that ordinarily or necessarily needs to be led by politicians either. There has been, as you know, and I've been on your programme in the last number of weeks, there has been this sort of tired, at times petty mantra that you almost feel like there's a need to apologise for unionism. Well, there's no need to apologise. What we have, we benefit from greatly as a society, and I think it's important that as a political leader I recognise that it's not entirely our job, but where we can have an influence, where we can have a role, where we can support and encourage those discussions, we definitely should do.